Hello guys, the TV Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Julian98 with 920 rating versus Marby Pies with 759 rating, so it's going to be another high rated DB video, and we see Julian98 win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and they will decide to go first. 40 versus 44, opening hands, we have Moonlit Chill, Sonata, Imperm, Ash Blossom, Sonata, they have Chimera Fusion, Nightmare Apprentice, Veiler, Nightmare Apprentice, Patchwork. Okay, so I mean... Oh, we're just gonna pass. Alright, I mean, I guess that's fair because our only play was gonna make Link 2, and if we get hand trapped, then we're in a really bad spot because then we only have 2 non-engine cards and we're top decking. So I guess we just pray that we can hand trap them, maybe draw a nice engine card. They draw Called By. Okay, I mean, that's pretty good against a handful of hand traps. Activate Patchwork, go search, grab out Poly, grab out Edge Imp Chain. And then now they're going to go discard Nightmare Apprentice, summon Nightmare Apprentice, effect to go search, they moonlit that, chain Chimera Fusion, bring out the Berfomet. Now go search out Cornfield, new chain link, Chimera to go dump, Edge Imp to go search out Patchwork, so grab Patchwork and then dump. They're going to dump the Master Toe effect, summon back out Nightmare Apprentice. Yeah, that's good. Chimera Fusion effect. Add itself back, and then activate Cornfield, discard, go search out Mirror Sword Knight, then set think, overlay, make Evil Sword, Lars, normal summon out Sword Knight, effect, and then they're gonna Ash, we chain Called By, and then this is able to detach to target one face-up card the opponent controls and negate it, so if they activate Imperm, we can just stop it. So yeah, they just go ahead and admit defeat there once they get hit with Called By on Ash because they realize they can't do anything. Okay, on to the next game now. Melodious is going to go first. We have Ostinato, Couplet, Veiler, Sonata, and then Refrain. They have Big Wing Berfomet, Imperm, Big Wing Berfomet, Branded Fusion, Chimera Fusion. So they have one hand trap. This time we actually open up a hand that's like, you know, pretty solid, Couplet, go search out Concerto, Ostinato, dump the Soprano, and dump the Sonata. Bring out Botcha, and then Botcha effect, and they said, okay, so it doesn't try to imperm that. We're going to bring out the Shapina. I mean, I guess if you imperm that, you kind of know that they're going to be able to keep going, but it does feel bad, because now it's like, when are you going to imperm Shapina, add back Soprano. I guess they're going to try to stop the Link 2. Normal out Refrain effect to go search. Okay, grab out Aria. Yeah, so they're just playing around it. Activate Concerto. Go fuse off up into Flowering, and the new chain link. Botcha 1, Scale 2. So Scale, special summon back out the Shapina. And then we got the Refrain effect to go dump a Couplet from the deck to the graveyard. Boost up Flowering attack. Now Pendulum summon, bring out 2 Soprano, add back the Sonata, special summon out Sonata, Soprano effect to go fuse, go ahead make the DD Crow, now Shapina effect, grab back Couplet, and then Couplet effect, reveal, special summon back out the Soprano, Soprano effect to go fuse, and then we're going to go ahead and make DD Crow again, but we use the DD Crow one so we can get the Concerto draw. Okay, could have used the Shapina there to end on double DD Crow, but we would rather just end on one DD Crow plus a draw, which sadly draws us in the Pot of Prosperity. So now we're going to go set it, pass to draw Veiler. I mean, this is still good follow-up, though, being able to add back from the graveyard, and this probably won't be able to get outed there. So we pass, they're going to go activate Branded Fusion, dump the Gazelle plus Fallen of Albaz, bring out Rinbrum, and then Gazelle effect to go search, so grab out Nightmare Apprentice. And then special out Nightmare Apprentice, discard Veiler, effect, go search out Cornfield. And then we're going to go activate Cornfield, discard, go search, and then grab out Mirror Sword Knight. Obviously, we won't have like a Beatrice line set up because we're locked in the fusions, so we don't have to worry about that. Activate the Chimera Fusion. And then thinking in response, we're going to chain Flowering, they chain Rinbrum, chain Veiler to shut that down. And then now we can go ahead and banish. Okay, yes, we're gonna hold the DD Crow. So banish, bounce those 2 back to hand, and then resolve Chimera Fusion. Bring out the Berfomet, and then new chain link, Berfomet, I said Chimera Performant on Apprentice. Okay, so activate the Chimera Chainlink 1 and then Performant Chainlink 2 to try to summon back out from the graveyard. And then activate the DD Crow to go ahead and banish from their graveyard. Yeah, they don't have Sword Knight to stop that. So that's going to go ahead, banish the Chimera Fusion, Nightmare Apprentice, and Big Wing from their grave. Okay, that's fine. And now normal out Sword Knight, effect Tribute, go summon out Gazelle, and then activate the Gazelle effect to go search. And then, oh wait, they also forgot to dump off of this. I just realized that. Yeah, but they're going to search out Chimera Fusion, activate Chimera Fusion. Now go ahead and fuse off Gazelle plus Big Wing, bring out Chimera the King, and then new Chain Link. So I feel like I didn't resolve Performant to send. Yeah, they didn't. Yup. So a little bit of a misplay on their part, but they're going to dump Sword Knight now. You know, maybe could have done it a little bit differently. I guess it probably ends up the same because you probably don't dump Master Toe. Okay. Chimera Fusion effect, add back. It just doesn't feel good for them. It feels like Melodious is an assault spot. Beat over the DD Crow. And then they're thinking that they want to beat over Flowering, but then Flowering will go ahead and summon out Botcha. So they decide not to. And then go set Imperm, set Chimera Fusion. Then end phase, rip the Sonata from the hand, bring back Aria, bring back Shapina, and then draw Ostinato. Not a good draw. So now we're going to go draw phase, activate Flowering. Maybe should have done that. I guess I wanted to do it in draw phase to play around Chimera Fusion to force Sword Knight for sure. But I feel like either way, if you activate Flowering in main phase, it forces it for sure. But then I guess our first play can't be add back. Okay, makes sense. Add back the Soprano, then activate Couplet effect, go search out the Concerto. That's fine. Now from here, activate Concerto. Use both the scales, bring out Botcha, and then Botcha 1, scale 2, scale 3. So bring out the Refrain from the deck, and then Refrain effect to go search. Grab out the Couplet, and then Couplet effect, reveal, special summon back out the Sonata, switch to attack. Battle phase, end of main, they're going to go activate Chimera Fusion, bring out Chimera the King effect to Riptor in the end phase. Okay, so now we link off up into Protector of the Agent's Moon, and then Botcha effect, Concerto effect. So aren't you locked into something? Nope, only first movement solo and the link 2 lock. So put back, draw on the first movement solo, horrible draw there. Bring out the DD Crow, and then now they're going to go battle phase, try to beat over Chimera the King because it's gaining 500, and then they're going to activate Chimera the King to try to summon it back out from the graveyard. We will DD Crow that, go ahead and banish, and then they still have Performant that can banish to summon back out like Mere Sword Knight to make us that way they don't lose here, and they already used Flowering bounce back. But not losing here is like fine. But they're gonna go ahead, tribute, pop the set back row, normal summon out the Soprano. I was gonna say like, I think yeah, Melodious definitely still just wins that even if they like survive that turn. So on to game number 3 now. We will see Chimera go first. We have Ash, Imperm, Moonlit, Refrain, Veiler. Nice 4 hand traps in a starter. They have Mere Sword Knight, Big Wing, Poly, Cornfield, and Fallen of Albaz. So they will go ahead and start this off with a Cornfield effect. Sure, that's fine. Yeah, we save Ash for like Sword Knight. They search out Gazelle, and then activate Poly, use Gazelle plus Sword Knight, bring out Performant, new Chain Link. They're going to go Chimera, Gazelle, and then we Moonlit. They definitely Cornfield that. And then now we're going to Veiler that too. So stop them from dumping to be able to bring out Sword Knight. And then Gazelle will go search. Grab Nightmare Apprentice. Okay, discard, special summon out Nightmare Apprentice. And then activate Nightmare Apprentice effect. We Imperm that. Which I don't know if we should have done because we could have just let them search and then Ash the Sword Knight. Like Ash on Sword Knight's really good. And now they're going to make Beatrice effect, attach, go dump, and then effect special back out Sword Knight. And then activate Sword Knight effect, Tribute. We ashed that. They said, wow, that was playing around 4 hand traps. Yeah, now they can go Tribute Summon. Yeah, I think those players didn't use their hand traps the best. I think they could have done it a little bit differently. But now they actually just lose because now they're going to search out Chimera Fusion Gazelle, Chimera Fusion and the King, and then New Chain Link. They're going to get King and Berfomet. So special summon back out Sword Knight for follow-up. End phase, the refrain will be ripped from hand. Add back Chimera Fusion, set Chimera Fusion, pass. Wow, they do draw a refrain again, but it doesn't even matter because we can just go like draw phase Sword Knight, and then we have Sword Knight to stop whatever they draw. So Sword Knight, go ahead, bring out, even if they draw something good there, like we still have Chimera Fusion too, so we have Sword Knight, Chimera Fusion, follow-up off of King, Berfomet. So, yeah, and also this would special summon back out too. But now they're going to go normal refrain effects, Sword Knight stop it, make Sky Crisis, sure. So think on summon, activate Chimera Fusion, and then bring out Magnum the Reliever, New Chain Link, Gazelle 1, and then Magnum the Reliever 2 to go ahead and pop. Yeah, they just submit defeat. Said, wow, GG. Yeah, banish, pop. That will end up bringing back out, search out Cornfield, Nightmare Apprentice will search, this will banish to summon this back out. They're trying to, I was gonna say, this can't summon itself back out, but banish to summon the King back out, and then they still just end up winning. Yeah, okay, wow. Yeah, so even if you draw 4 hand traps, you still have to use them properly. It is pretty nice though. That was pretty nice though, how they played it out on this side here. But okay, seeing how long the match was is about 32 minutes long. And with all that being said, the DB Grinders signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.